We all know here at vidIQ that we are your favourite creators on YouTube, right? Yes! Thought so. But obviously, we also have creators we love to watch on YouTube. So in this video, each of us is going to give you one piece of advice we've learned from our favourite creators. So get ready, folks. It's time to get personal. Take it away, Jen.
Whoa. Thanks, Rob. So a creator I absolutely love and of course look up to is NerdForge. And no, it's not just because of her amazing hair. I mean, it's part of it. But what I love the most about the channel is that it is a reminder to embrace your inner nerd. And because NerdForge is, in my personal and of course totally correct opinion, the perfect example of how authenticity truly pays off. She dives into her true passions through crafting and world building, and she unapologetically shows off the things that she finds the most interesting and the most fascinating throughout her content. So the tip here is go all in on what you actually love. Use that to build your community and let that North Star be the thing that gives you some hope in what feels like an endless sea of content sometimes. And then another thing that I absolutely love about NerdForge is...
Whoa, Jen, stop. We're only doing one tip, remember?
Oh, okay, okay, so I guess that I'd say that NerdForge...
Yeah, go on.
Don't rush things. That's what I'm trying to say. Another lesson through NerdForge is to not rush things. Take your time. Are you happy now? Are you happy now, Rob? Do you feel good about rushing me?
All right, yeah, I do see the irony there, Jen. Fair point.
Oh, hey guys, it's Travis here. Can I go?
Yes, please, Travis.
Yes, Travis, absolutely. And take all the time you need.
Oh, so Travis gets to take his time.
Yeah, so people are going to tell you to crush it on every single platform out there. Forget about it. Just stick to YouTube. I learned this from Unspeakable.
All right, that's pretty good advice.
Solid tip, Travis. Very punchy. Now, would you like to snap your fingers?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
Hey guys! Hope I'm not interrupting any kind of weird, awkward silence or anything. So I actually saw the idea for this video and decided to take it one step further and reach out to the creator I wanted to talk about today, Scooty.
Woo!
Scooty got back to me, and that's actually kind of an extra bonus tip. If you want to reach out to somebody for some advice or to collab or something like that, you might be surprised how receptive people are. That's something I would encourage creators to do in general. Speaking of reaching out to people, you could reach out to us in the comments of this video. I decided to reach out to Scooty via Discord. He gave me a lot more than I was expecting.
So what was Scooty's advice, Dan?
Take your time, Dan. Don't feel rushed.
Well, I suspected Scooty found a formula for getting tens of thousands of views on every video because as just a viewer of his channel, I was noticing that's what was happening. He started out with some pretty niche games and found some decent success, but eventually he pivoted to 100%ing games, in this case simulator games, and he was producing shorter, more polished content, and his channel has exploded from this strategy. As someone who dabbles in gaming content myself, I noticed a very clear benefit here to playing more than one game like this, because you're not going to get bored just constantly playing the same game forever and ever over and over because that's what your audience expects of you. But that was just an assumption I was making, and that's why I reached out to Scooty directly, and this was one quote from him. If your goals are to be a successful content creator, then I would say you have to be willing to move outside of what you are most passionate about or be open to enjoying new things. So the way I interpret that is kind of a balance between authenticity, but also being open to trying new things and maybe leaving your comfort zone once in a while. And we've seen time and time again that this can serve you a lot better in the long run. But another thing that really stood out to me was the definition of doubling down and how it doesn't have to mean just one thing. Like, for example, for us, we make videos about getting 1,000 subscribers if you're a small channel, and we cover that from a lot of different angles, and that's our way of doubling down on something that works really well for us. But there's more ways to do that. Scooty is doubling down on 100%ing games, but they're not always the same game, and sometimes they're not even in the same genre or category, and he's getting very consistent success. Anyway, Rob, back to you. Sorry, I always wanted to say back to you.
That is great advice, Dan, and thank you, Scooty. Right then, the creator I'm shouting out is... Wrestling Bios. Have I ever mentioned that I'm a huge mark for late 80s to early 2000s WWF wrestling? Well, I have now, and that's the bottom line, because Rob Wilson said so. If you This creator is the perfect model for long-term consistency, and it's all because he made a video that he probably didn't even realize at the time would spark an epic 5-year project tracking the Monday Night Wrestling Wars between 1995 and 2001. He now makes 40-minute weekly documentaries that report the results, the behind-the-scenes shenanigans, and his own opinions on the two shows, WCW Nitro and WWF Raw, that were, at the time, competing with each other on US television. And at the time of recording, he's around about 6 months away from completing this epic journey. So for me, personally, I admire this creator's incredible commitment to a video series over such a long period of time that has a certain ceiling of views. There are other videos he could make, other topics that he could cover, that get a lot more views and attention on his channel, but he knows he's cultivated a core audience for that series, including myself, and he's going to continue to serve them until the end. And to do anything for 5 years straight is commendable, but to do it on YouTube, that's almost unheard of. I mean, what do you think? It doesn't matter what you think! The Wrestling Bios channel is a standard bearer for transformative content that relies primarily on footage from the actual television shows. He keeps the format consistent and familiar, but also refreshes the graphics, the music, and his own added gimmicks as if reinventing a show every few months. To do that, he leans into his own strengths, which are video editing, music production, scripting, and world building through character creation and unique story arcs. And so now, even though I've never subscribed to the Wrestling Bios channel, every time a new episode in that series is uploaded, it is there, top left of my YouTube homepage, every single week, because YouTube knows I'm going to watch it. I love that show so much that I've even bought some of the merch, and I've never done that for any other creator on YouTube. So then, what have we learned today other than I can't see anything out of these glasses?
Don't be afraid to niche down.
Stay authentic.
And, that's so much better, long-term consistency always wins.
And do all of the above right here on YouTube.
Hopefully you found some of these tips helpful, and in the comments, let us know what creator is inspiring you right now.
Great job, everyone. Now then, shall we try one last finger snap?
No, I'm still good.
The end.